How y'all doing? My name is Tamara O, and this is Her Fruity Fro. And on today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my avocado protein treatment for my hair. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is using a few ingredients. You saw I held up my avocados number to go from Trader Joe's. And technically, yes, friends, that is guacamole. I have a little bit, so what I do is I freeze it. And what I like about it is it has some onion in it, and onion juice is also really good for the hair. So whatever I don't eat, I just freeze so that it doesn't expire. And then I thaw it out. I throw that in my cup. What I'm going to be doing is, you saw in the little cup, the smaller cup, I had some from before in my freezer that I just added to this. And then when you're done mixing this, if you decide to do this, I'm going to crack my egg in here real quick. What you can do is, once you've made it, you're going to make a little bit more than you need for one protein treatment, so you can save the rest for a second protein treatment. So this is me just getting my life together. I'm going to wash my hands. So thanks for your patience. Oh gosh, so I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to show you all the ingredients that I use. All right, and we're back. So, okay, there's the guacamole, the egg. At first I was going to use a quarter of a banana, and in that bag I actually have half a frozen banana. I ended up using the entire bag, so that's half a banana that's sliced. It doesn't necessarily have to be frozen. It was frozen before and it thawed out a little bit. I'm going to be using a quarter cup of mayonnaise, and I'm eyeballing, but I cook, so I can tell you that's probably a quarter cup. Trust me. So there's a quarter cup of mayonnaise, and I'm going to be adding, what else did I add? Some apple cider vinegar. So you can use roughly, I think I used just like 2 tablespoons of that. Yeah. So bye-bye mayonnaise. We're going to add some honey. So I use like a tablespoon of the honey. You can add more if you like. And I'm gonna add, so that's the rest of my treatment that I had from last time. I'm just combining it all so it can be in one container. And the beautiful thing about honey is, so honey is a humectant. It'll keep the moisture in your hair and reduce the chances of breakage. Obviously, the avocado is I feel like it's a superfood, right? So it hyper-nourishes my hair with a lot of fatty oil, and then the egg is straight protein, right? And some fat. So here's my Koyos blender. Everything that I use in this video is linked in the description box down below. I use this also to make my smoothies, but I clean it out very, very, very well. So I'm going to give that a good shake and get to blending. Haha. All right. And something else that I wanted to share is that in this process, what I notice is, so with all these ingredients, they're really, really good for the hair, but they can also be really, really good for the skin. So you could turn this into a face mask if you want. So there we go. Yes, it is ready. And what I'm going to do is slather this on my hair after I take down my cornrows underneath my wig. And I'm going to let it sit on my hair for a couple hours. First, I was going to do it for like an hour, and I was like, oh, let's just let it sit and do my chores. So it is ready. Yeah, bye.